Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. As you know, last time I talked about the 5 things that I dislike about my new Rivian, and this time I'm going to maybe further provide my user experience on that car. I can't believe I'm gonna say this, but my new Rivian R1S was broke, and we spotted all of us default or defect issue since delivery day, and I just had that car for 2 weeks before we send it back to further do the maintenance. And my new Rivian has been with their maintenance shop or their body shop for more than 5 weeks by now. And last time when we spoke with the customer representative, we were told that they're still figuring out the problem and they need more time to finish up their maintenance and repair work. So, guys, the reality is that I got that new car in February, mid-February, I believe, and we've only experienced the new car for 2 weeks before we found out there are many defects and issues that really needs to be repaired. So that's where we contacted the customer representative, and they kind of have our car kind of shipped or transported towards their service department. And now really it's just after 5 weeks. I just don't see how their the status or the progress towards the completion of the repair and the maintenance. And I just feel it's just totally unacceptable, right? Considering that right now you're paying for the car or the loan, and in the meanwhile you just can't have any fun with your new car. So it's just crazy. But maybe unluckily and luckily at the same time, Rivian graciously provide us a interim car in the meanwhile, so that we can still driving or experiencing their Rivian vehicle. So today I'm gonna maybe provide some experience with this Rivian R1T. So that's literally a electronic vehicle of their truck. So this is our interim car Rivian R1T. Limestone color with all-terrain tires. But surprisingly, the wheel here is 1 inch smaller than that of the R1S. The interior is pretty much the same as the R1S. And here's the tunnel for the storage of the compressor. And be careful here, I've seen kids hiding in this tunnel for hide and seek. Compared to the R1S, the biggest outlook difference is obviously the storage place here. So I think the biggest difference in terms of the utility of the vehicle is if you have more people or more family members to travel with, definitely go with R1S. But if your main purpose is to drive with a heavy load, different furniture, different cargoes, obviously R1T is a better choice. And underneath the seat of the second row, you can see additional storage place. For this R1T, the biggest glitch I've experienced so far is the navigation problem of the GPS. When it's navigating, the voice is disabled, and no matter how hard you press it, it's just not giving you any volume. Today in this video, I also want to give a tutorial on the Rivian experience in case of the low tire pressure. In this case, I've seen the signal showing on the screen that of the low tire pressure, and the pressure is like 35. Obviously, is much lower than the default setting of 48. And I check my other tires pressure, and both tires shows 47. So in terms of the consistency, I decided to keep all 4 tires for the pressure of 47. So how to do it? Firstly, you just have to find the inbuilt air compressor in this compartment of the tunnel. I have to say this is one of a kind features compared to other vehicles because this is probably the only vehicle that has this inbuilt air compressor. And with this help of the adapter here, you can pretty much fit in this air compressor towards Rivian vehicles as well as other vehicles to give the air pressure. Once you fit the adapter into the connector, and the second step is to obviously connect the inlet here, and you can find that inlet in both R1T and R1S. So for R1T, obviously you just open the trunk and you can see the inlet over there. And for R1S, I remember I showed in my previous video that it's also towards the third row of the trunk. And then you just connect the other end towards the tire vent. And here I find it relatively easy to unscrew the valve here. So totally doable even for small ladies like me. Once both ends are connected, you can set up the air pressure towards your goal. And you can see the digital numbers here, which makes things easier. And you can set up to the targeted 47 side. As you can see here, once you hit up the button and hit the play button, then you can hear the noises from the background, and that means it started to pump. A few moments later. After it's done, you simply press the play button again to stop the pumping. And just be aware that the tablet or the system may take a few minutes to reflect the correct air pressure. And my experience is to drive it for maybe 5 minutes, and the correct air pressure will reflect in the tablet and the screen. So now we're all set. That's pretty much it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed the information and it's clear and helpful. And hopefully Rivian can fix my car as soon as possible. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.